Brian Waters here, Indy Muscle and Joint Clinic with the Leopard Paw. You know my favorite tool is Leopard Claw. Now we've got one that might be even better, the Leopard Paw. So today we're going to talk about tennis elbow. A lot of gripping athletes, obviously tennis players, weightlifters, people that just type a lot, people that pick up a coffee mug like this repetitively. A lot of times this gripping is going to cause some pain on the outside in the extensor muscles. So I have a whole rehab protocol, but one of the first things I like to do is to get it going with the now Leopard Paw. It gives me a little bit more authority, a little bit more width on the end of this thing. I've got my field foam here, Combat One field foam, leopardclaw.com, get some. So not only is this good for slide, but it's also got colloidal silver in it, so it's an antibacterial. So you don't have to worry about cleaning the tools too often in between. So we're going to spread this around. And remember, we're doing the 3Ds, so we're going to detect some different spots in here first. So for me, I've definitely had some tennis elbow in this, mostly from lifting and repetitive gripping. Now, it's not something where I'm going to tell the person to stop lifting or stop playing tennis or stop any of their things that they're doing, like picking up their coffee mug. We just try to adapt to it and change the way that we do it. Now, as you can see, as I'm kind of detecting, I'm moving my wrist. That's a little bit more advanced kind of than I teach typically. But I'm finding some stuff up here, so we're going to get into that. So after you detect, we're going to desensitize a little. So just kind of warm up that tissue and you start to really feel it. There we go. And after we desensitize a little bit, we're going to degristle it. So then we get into the meat of it. And that's when I like to go up and down, just with the wrist, not a big deal. And you're looking for it to get a little red. To yourself, you can kind of tell if it's too much or not. I'm usually waiting to get to about a 5 or 6 out of 10. And if it gets a little dry, put some more field foam on it. Feeling pretty good right now. So we're getting into the extensor muscles mostly. Obviously, brachioradialis, this big honking muscle right here. We're going to find some spots in that. And I'll work my way down into kind of a little bit more of the tendinous area, those wrist extensors. And I like to move it up and down. You don't have to. You can just get in there like this and really separate those tendons. But again, the whole point of this is bringing some inflammation to the tissue and kind of de-gristling. But go in short little bursts. I'm keeping it at about a 45-degree angle here. Bevel side up is the way I like it. Obviously, you can play around with different angles on this. And I like to get really aggressive with the little tip and take the bevel out of it and get in there. But again, Leopard Paw. Take the big paw end of it. You can even hear that. And then after I warm it up like that, I'll do a little bit of stretching. And then we'll do some wrist curls or something like that, some tendon work. But other than that, it's a really good protocol to use the Leopard Paw on. I think you can get them on leopardclaw.com. Check out the Leopard Paw. Use my discount code Brian10 and get yourself one today.